Hi, in this course we are going to discuss about geography for the UPSC exam, civil service exam mainly. It will be useful for the other exams as well, state PSC, Kerala PSC, NDA and CDS as well. So that means the geography is common for all the competitive exams. So we'll discuss how to prepare for this exam and I'll give you complete geography. This is a final video you will see for the geography. No need to see anything else. This is a complete and ultimate course for geography. The scope of geography for any exam, if you say, approximately 20 to 35% of questions come only from geography. That means if you master this subject, 30% on average, you can get marks in the exam. So it is a static subject. What do you mean by statics? Once you study this subject, you need not worry about it. Okay, unfortunately, you don't clear in the first attempt. Second attempt, you need not read the geography as a new. Okay, geography is a static. So 99% almost is same thing. Whatever you study for this year is applicable for next year. Whatever you study for this exam is applicable for the next exam. That is why geography is known as static subject. Okay, once mastered, clear any exam with ease. And more importantly, geography is an interdisciplinary subject. That means whatever you want to study for ecology and environment, it is there in geography. For example, national park, wetlands, okay, oceans, all these are in the geography. International relations, something happening in Sudan, Operation Kaveri. We are taking people from Sudan and bringing them back to India. All these are international relations and current affairs, but part of geography. Question can come, what are the countries which is bordering Sudan? Then parts of economy, resources, okay, which crop is cultivated where, which mineral is found where, economy, okay. Then science, then culture, okay. So all this is an interdisciplinary, and that is why geography is very crucial for the preparation of the exam. Broadly, we can classify geography into two things. One is known as world geography, the other is known as Indian geography. World geography basically means the geography of the world. Okay, whatever we study for India, we study for world also. Okay, Indian geography, same thing what we study for the geography for the world, same thing we study for the India as well. Okay, then we'll divide the geography into physical geography, human geography, economic geography, and environmental geography. So there's a lot of classification further, but main classification would be world geography and Indian geography. Under physical geography, we'll again have something called geomorphology. That means we'll talk about rock, okay, we'll talk about volcano, isn't it? We'll talk about soil formation, okay, we'll talk about plate tectonics. Okay, all this comes under the geomorphology. Then we'll talk about climate. Climate, different temperature, different pressure, rainfall, different types of climate. We have a monsoon climate in India. If you go to Mediterranean, we've got Mediterranean climate, British type of climate. So all this climate, clouds and all will be coming under the climatic geography. Then ocean-based geography. That means we'll study about ocean currents, tides, then salinity, temperature, thermocline, halocline, all this will come under the geography. Then biogeography, basically the environment, vegetation. Okay, so it is that way it is interdisciplinary. Once you master this, we'll be able to clear any exam in the world. Okay, now human geography comes people, tribal people. For example, there's a tribal, we are expecting this. Okay, there's a Haki Piki. Okay, where is this Piki, not Pinky? Okay, where is this tribe? What is the importance of why they are in news now possible? Okay, settlement of the people, urbanization, migration, reverse migration, urban rural migration, rural to urban migration. All these are important. This is coming in the exam, and that is a part of the geography. Then we have got economic geography, resources, mines. For example, we have one oldest mine in India, you can say K3 mines, almost 5,000 years old, because from this mine only the Harappans, Indus Valley people also took the copper from, and today also it is active. Okay, so it is part of history also, you can say geography is coming. Okay, communication, transportation, because we had India's first water metro. Okay, the question can come, where is it located? It is located in Kochi, Kerala. Okay, so that is also part of the geography. Okay, then trade. Okay, free trade. Okay, any kind of trade happening between the countries is also part of the geography. So geography is an interdisciplinary, highly it is highly productive. The return on investment, the time you put on the geography will give you high returns. Okay, so finally, this is what the geography is classification. So we can classify the geography into Indian geography and world geography. Further, they classify into physical, social, economic, physical, social, and economic geography. Okay, so this is about the total divisions of geography. Importance of geography, I already told you. Okay, any exam you take, 25 to 35% of question comes only from geography. You read this subject, you are mastering 30% of the exam's mark. Okay, and once you do this, being a static subject, it will be helpful for any number of exams, any number of times. Okay, so geography you have to be mastered. That is how it helped me in clearing 5 prelims, and I reached 3 interviews of UPSC because I am mastering geography. I love this subject and it is very, very interesting subject. So what are the sources for the geography? The primary source for the geography is the NCERT. You start from 6th standard to 12th standard. So I have given the list of books. Okay, so in the 6th standard, the book is The Earth, Our Habitat. In the 7th standard, Our Environment. 8th standard, Resource and the Development. 9th standard, Contemporary India, Part 1. Okay, 10th standard, it continues in as Part 2. Then 11th standard, we have 2 books. One is the Fundamentals of Physical Geography. The other one is Physical Environment. Okay, now this is a world geography. Okay, and this physical will be an Indian geography, physical environment of Indian geography. Likewise, fundamentals of human geography will be the world geography, and this will be a Indian geography. Okay, now there's a trick in reading this book. Okay, how you have to read? 6th book you complete. After that you can go to 7th. After that you have to go to 9th, then 11th. Okay, this is a one set of books you have to read. Then you read 8th standard, 10th standard, and 12th standard, like this, because 6th, 7th, and 9th are basically a physical geography, and 9th, 10th, and 12th are basically economic and human geography. So that is how you divide and read. Okay, so this is a basic and fundamental, and that is enough for most of the exams. And if you're preparing for civil service, then I'll recommend one more book. Okay, in fact, you study this book also. Maybe little hard, but I have studied this big book more than 200 times or even more than that. The master in geography you can become only by reading this book. People will say it is difficult, but once you read, this is very good, particularly for climate. Okay, look at this. The book is known as Certificate Physical and Human Geography, written by Go Ching Leong. Okay, it is hardly around 300 pages, but once you master this, you are mastering geography. So these are the sources. Apart from this, you have to read a newspaper, the Hindu newspaper, coming with a lot of recent environmental things and a lot of current affairs, that also included in the geography. So that is how you prepare for geography.